So for my paper, I basically just gave a brief history of David Geffen and his influences in the entertainment industry, and then highlighted what parts of him being in the entertainment industry showed best the qualities of an A&R person. And so he got his start in the entertainment industry by working as a receptionist on CBS's The Reporters. And at this point, he showed that he had a great deal of confidence because he got fired for suggesting changes to their script. And after that, he was advised to move on to kind of music industry and the talent agency. So then he moved to a talent agency and he worked for William Morris. And he started in their mailroom, and then he moved up to being an agent. And he showed his ability to create relationships with artists early by managing the career of Laura Nyro. He also was very business savvy, and he made his first million through selling her publishing. And then him and a friend at William Morris co-founded Asylum Records in 1970. He was able to show off his ear for talent at Asylum by signing artists like Bob Dylan and the Eagles. And then he sold Warner Communications and merged with Elektra. And he went into a small retirement for a while due to some medical problems. They thought that he might have cancer, but it turned out he actually didn't. And after that, he started Geffen Records with assistance from Warner and started seeking new talent as well as established talent like John Lennon, Elton John. And his ability to persuade and communication was shown off in the way that he signed John Lennon. He actually went to Yoko Ono and dressed all in white to try and sign them. And his personality contains all the attributes of an A&R representative. He's a huge risk taker. He was always looking for new opportunities, and he had no experience on the side of the entertainment business, but he took on a job with Warner Brothers Pictures in '75, and during this time he produced movies like the famous Risky Business that brought Tom Cruise to the forefront of the industry. And so his success with Tom Cruise just shows how great his ability to find and recognize talent is throughout all parts of the industry. And in '84, he continued on with Geffen Records and worked with older artists, but also moved on to work with newer artists. During this time, he was able to sign Guns N' Roses. At the end of his contract, he sold his company to the Music Corporation of America and started DCG. And DCG also signed one of the first acts was Nirvana. And then he started his company started with films like Interview with the Vampire, and in 1994 he helped found DreamWorks with two other big guys. And DreamWorks put out dozens of classics, but they are lesser known for their innovative projects. And this part of his time shows how shows his help in technological innovation, because he joined with Imagine Entertainment in 1999 to create Pop.com, which is an internet entertainment company that gives video games and little videos and a lot more. But his best attributes are shown through interviews done with people who personally knew him. So they were all asked to describe him in 3 words, and David Crosby called him intelligent, street smart, and he said, "I think most people would use ruthless, but I would say perceptive." Elton John called him brilliant, sincere, and neurotic, and Bruce Springsteen's manager said in his own way, in his utterly unique way, in his volatile way, he's a searcher, a seeker, and he's a genius.